Hello, and welcome to one of the Trossachs' most exquisite gems. Take a moment, breathe the air. This is Loch Lubnaig. Look at the mountains, the mirror of the water, the sheer sense of peace. For many people driving north from the lowlands, this spot is their first true immersion into the Scottish Highlands. It's a threshold, a transition from the rolling lowlands to the majestic mountains. The loch's name itself tells a story. In Scottish Gaelic, Loch Lubnaig means the crooked loch. If you look along its length, you see why. Unlike many long, straight Highland lochs, Lubnaig curves and bends, nestled perfectly in this narrow valley. It's like a crooked finger beckoning you deeper into the wild country. It's a long, slender body of water, about 4 miles end to end, but what it lacks in size compared to giants like Loch Lomond, it makes up for in dramatic setting. It's cradled by two titans, on the west, the massive bulk of Ben Ledi, and on the east, the steep, wooded slopes leading toward Ben Vorlich. That formidable presence directly across from us is Ben Ledi. Its name is generally translated as the Hill of the Slope, but for centuries, it was popularly known as the Mountain of God, Beinn Ledia. This mountain holds deep cultural roots. Before Christianity, it's believed Ben Ledi was a site for Beltane ceremonies, ancient fire festivals held to celebrate the start of summer on May 1st. Can you imagine the sight? Fires blazing on that summit, connecting the people below with the sky above, a truly spectacular way to welcome the light half of the year. The loch itself is a product of immense natural forces. Like all these lochs, it was carved out by colossal glacier during the ice ages. It runs north to south, fed by the river Balvaig and flowing out south via the Garb Used, which soon becomes the river Llanary. But here's a fascinating quirk about Lubnaig: its bed is incredibly irregular. It alternates between ridges and deep hollows. In one spot, the water plunges to 45 meters, 146 feet deep. That's the height of about 12 double-decker buses stacked up, hiding beneath this tranquil surface. It gives the loch a mysterious, slightly unpredictable character, often perfect for reflecting the sky, but always holding secrets in its cold depths. This landscape isn't just a place of natural beauty, it's a thoroughfare of history. For centuries, this valley was a corridor of movement, for clans, for cattle, and for legends. We are standing firmly in the heart of Rob Roy MacGregor country. The infamous 18th century outlaw and folk hero lived and operated nearby. Rob Roy was a cattle drover, sometimes a debtor, often a renegade, who perfectly captured the spirit of Highland resistance. His legendary exploits are woven into the fabric of this glen. In fact, one of his most daring escapes occurred right here near Loch Lubnaig. In 1717, while being escorted as a prisoner by the Duke of Argyll's men to Stirling, Rob Roy was supposedly being taken along the rocky, steep track on the opposite shore. When they paused near a crag known as Craig na Coilich, Rob Roy, with his characteristic cunning and strength, managed to slip his bonds, evade his captors, and scramble up the mist-covered hillside to freedom. It was his third successful escape in just 6 months, cementing his reputation as the elusive Robin Hood of Scotland. Today, the western shore follows the path of the long-gone Callander and Oban Railway. Built in the late 19th century, it brought the first flood of tourists, known as the Trossachs tour, up from Glasgow. While the tracks are gone, the route has been brilliantly repurposed as a section of National Cycle Route 7, the Rob Roy Way, linking Callander and Strathyre. It's a flat, smooth, and immensely scenic path, perfect for walking or cycling right along the water's edge. Loch Lubnaig has transitioned from a route for cattle and trains to a sanctuary for outdoor adventure. This is not a loch for big pleasure cruisers, it's a loch for human-powered exploration. You'll see people out here almost year-round, paddlers, with kayaks and canoes gliding over the water, their presence barely disturbing the surface. Anglers, patiently fishing for wild trout and salmon from the bank. And for those seeking a truly bracing experience, open water swimming is a rite of passage. Be warned, though, even in summer, the water remains profoundly cold, a genuine shock to the system. The atmosphere here is carefully protected as part of the Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park. It's about sustainable access, respecting the ancient landscape, and keeping the wild feel intact. As you look into the surrounding forests, keep a quiet eye out for wildlife. This is home to red squirrels, red deer, and even magnificent ospreys or golden eagles soaring high above Ben Ledi. Loch Lubnaig is more than just a destination, it's a feeling. It's that moment where you stop, look up at the mountain, look across the stillness of the water, and understand why this place has inspired poets, housed outlaws, and drawn travelers for centuries. It's the simple, timeless drama of the Scottish Highlands captured in one elegant, crooked curve of water. Whether you are here for a quick roadside stop, to launch a canoe, or to climb the Great Ben Ledi, take this moment with you. Take the memory of the air, the water, and the quiet knowledge that you are standing in a place where nature and legend are one. Thank you for pausing here at the beautiful Loch Lubnaig. Enjoy the rest of your journey into the wild heart of Scotland.
I like my Asians like Japanese. Surveyor Japanese girl. They take less pictures. All kinds of people are dying.
The person that went into the building instead?
No. She's just causing problems.